A man broke into my backyard while I was home alone. That wasn't the scary part. The scary part was what he asked me to do next. I was 15 years old, home alone in Sydney, Australia. It was around 9 p.m. I had just stepped out of the bathroom when I heard it, the front gate swinging open. My dog immediately started barking. Through the hallway window, I caught a glimpse of someone running past the porch and disappearing into my backyard. He was hunched over, sickly pale skin, all black clothing, long, dark, messy hair hanging over his face. I moved to the living room. My dog was at the front door, growling low and steady. The kind of growl that means it's serious. The man hadn't come back out, which meant he was still back there, somewhere in my yard, in the dark. Then a second man appeared at the porch. Normal looking, calm. He walked right up to the security bars and spoke to me like we were neighbors. "Hey, have you seen my friend?" "Yeah," I said slowly. "I think he went into my backyard." He nodded. Then he said something that stopped me cold. "Okay, I've been following this random guy all over the place. I think he's on drugs. He might be dangerous. Random guy. He had just called him his friend. Now he was a random guy." I didn't say anything. He walked off into the darkness toward my yard. I waited at the front door. 2 minutes passed. Then the second man came back onto the porch, and this time he had the pale man with him. The pale man was pacing back and forth, agitated, like something trapped. Then they both stopped. The second man looked at me through the bars and said, "Hey, sorry man, I found him. Look, he's really nervous. He'd feel a lot better if you just unlocked the door and came outside, just so he could see you're harmless." I texted my mom to keep the noise down. She replied immediately. She said she was still at work. There was someone in my house, and I had just spoken to them. It was a Thursday night. My mom was on a late hospital shift. My brothers were away at college. I had a few friends over. We watched the game, had some drinks. They left through the back door. I went upstairs, put the leftover beers in the fridge, and went to bed. I was lying there, almost asleep, when I heard footsteps on the stairs outside my room. Light, careful, familiar. My mom was home early. I heard her cough softly as she passed my door and went into the bathroom. Then she went back downstairs and started moving around the kitchen. Cabinets opening and closing, dishes shifting, the usual sounds of someone settling in for the night. I was too tired to get up. So I texted her instead. "Mom, stop making so much noise, I'm trying to sleep." I put my phone down and rolled over. Then I heard footsteps coming back up the stairs. Fast this time. My bedroom door opened. The hallway light was off, so I couldn't see clearly, but I could see her silhouette in the doorway, standing there, slightly slumped, not saying anything. "Mom," I said, annoyed, "stop making so much noise." No answer. My phone buzzed on the desk. A text message. Late enough that I checked it automatically. It was from my mom. "I'm still at work." I dropped the phone. I looked back at the doorway. That was not my mom. My mind went cold and sharp at the same time. I knew I couldn't panic. I couldn't let whoever this was know that I knew. "Mom," I said, keeping my voice steady, "I need to get to sleep. Please get out." The figure didn't move. I picked up my phone and texted my mom. "Someone is in the house. I thought they were you. Call the police right now." She replied with one word in seconds. "Okay." Then the silence in the room broke. A woman's voice, cracked and rough, repeating the same phrase over and over, getting louder with every repetition. "Don't know where to go, don't know where to go." And she was moving toward my bed. I screamed at her to get back and grabbed the lamp switch. Light flooded the room. An old woman. White wiry hair, wrinkled hands reaching toward me, still repeating it. "Don't know where to go." I ran. Down the hall, down the stairs, out the front door. I made it to a neighbor's house and pounded on their door until they let me in. The police came. They found her still in my room, still repeating those words. She was taken to a psychiatric facility. She had walked in through the back door, the same one my friends had used when they left. It had been left unlocked. She wasn't dangerous. She was lost and confused and looking for somewhere safe. But here's the thing that has stayed with me. For 10 minutes in that dark house, I spoke to a stranger standing in my room as if she were my mother, and she answered.